Excuse me, dear. I want to make some bacon for Walter's breakfast.
I'm doing the breakfast.
No, dear, no. Walter's my responsibility. I mean, you were good enough to let us move back here. The last thing I want to do is to put upon you.
No, you're not. But since I'm doing Leslie's bacon, I can just as easily do Walter's.
Here, I thought you was getting streaky bacon, dear.
Do you mind? It's best lean back.
Well, Walter likes his streaky.
Well, he'll just have to have it lean, won't he?
Mind out, dear.
What are you doing with the gas?
Walter likes his crisp.
Leslie doesn't.
Well, he'll just have to put up with it crisp, won't he? Have you cut the bread?
It's sliced.
Oh. Walter doesn't care very much for sliced bread, dear. He thinks it goes stale too quick.
Never gets a chance to in this house, not with Chip Butty Leslie.
I'll do that for you, dear.
Now, look, Mum. You and I have got to come to some kind of arrangement about the use of this kitchen. It's just not big enough for two women.
No kitchen ever is, dear.
We're getting right under each other's feet.
Well, perhaps we'd better have two sit-ins. Then you can do for Leslie and I can do for Walter.
Well, you're not having two sittings. It's a house, not a railway dining car.
All right. I only wanted to help. I don't want you to overdo it. Not now you're carrying.
Oh, God. I mean, I'm hardly 3 months yet. I'm still capable of cooking, you know.
Yes, I know you are. Ruthie, thank you very much for letting us move back here while we look for a place. It's lovely being home.
It's very nice having you, Mum.
I hope we're not inconveniencing you.
No, of course you're not, but, well, there is just one thing.
If it's about Walter snoring, I'll put a clothes peg on his nose.
No, it isn't that. It's about him using the toilet in the middle of the night.
My dear girl, if you've got to go, you've got to go.
I've got nothing against him going, my love, but when he does, could you persuade him to shut the toilet door? I got the shock of my life last night.
Get it with that bloody news agent. They've done it again.
Hello, Leslie. What's up?
Oh, they've delivered next door's Sunday paper, but not mine. It's discrimination. Just because you haven't paid me bill.
Look here, I've got your paper. Did you want it?
Oh, no. You carry on if you're reading it.
No, I'm only halfway through the guide to the sunspots on the continent.
Oh, aye. Why are you reading that, then?
Well, you never know. It might come in useful. If me and Ada have a day or two in a Lassio, we shall know we have the choice, you see, of yachting, water skiing or skin diving.
Very useful.
Are you sure you don't want it?
No, it's just trying to read about the football, you know.
Well, yeah, I can have that bit.
Oh, yeah. I want to read about United's match. Dennis Law's fantastic goal against Spurs, eh?
Oh, not again. You were only at the match yesterday. We had it all through tea time. Aye, blow for blow.
You mean kick by kick?
Not as you told it, anyway. Aye, and to cap all, you made us sit up to watch Match of the Day, and me a rugby man.
Well, you get back to your sunspots and let me enjoy my moment of triumph. Here we are, what with this then, eh? 90 minutes of magic at White Hart Lane.
Put that down, your breakfast's ready.
And that goes for you too, Walter.
I hate bloody Sundays, me, you know.
Ah, cheer up, Leslie, cheer up. I'll tell you what. Why don't you and me nip down to the Nag's Head at lunchtime?
Well, I'd like to, Walter, but it's rude, see. She's put the block on Sunday.
Oh, get away. It's traditional. Drink with the lads, Sunday lunch, eh? Why, it's practically part of the marriage vows. I won't let Ada put the block on me.
What was that, dear?
I was just saying that I thought I might nip down to the Nag's Head at lunchtime.
Oh, no, you don't.
Beg your pardon?
I'm not having you squiffy all the afternoon.
Well, that's knackered you.
Don't you believe it? There's more ways than one of skinning a rabbit. We've got to play our cards properly.
How do you mean?
Well, first things first, we've got to get out of this house.
We could say we were both going to church.
Leslie, let's keep it within the bounds of possibility.
Well, I could have seen the lights.
Aye, and Freddie Truman might be made the Archbishop of Canterbury. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll tell Ada I've got a couple of jobs at the cemetery.
What about me?
And I need you to give me a hand.
So you do. Hey, what a good idea. Think she'll believe it?
Well, why not? It's true.
What, you mean we are... You mean we are going to the cemetery?
I don't tell lies. But to get there, we have to pass the Nag's Head.
So we have, huh?
And we have to pass it again, coming back.
Here, you crafty old devil.
Now then, boys.
Shift that over.
How's that grab you? There you are, Walter. Crispy but not streaky.
Thank you very much, sir. Very nice, Ada.
I'll be Mum.
Yes, it won't be long now.
I meant I'd pour the tea.
Oh, don't pour any for me, dear.
Aren't you two girls having breakfast, then?
We had ours an hour and a half ago.
While you was snoring your heads off.
Yes. Some men do get up on a Sunday morning.
And go to church with their wives.
I don't start that again. You know very well I'm a Wesleyan.
Well, they haven't got a Wellesley church down here.
No. But when they build one, I shall go.
There's no excuse for you, you know, Leslie.
Well, there's no point in me going, love. I don't believe in it.
Oh, you naughty boy, you naughty. You'll never get to heaven if you talk like that.
No, I don't suppose I will. Hey, what do you reckon it's like in heaven, then?
We don't know. We've never been.
It's full of good-looking, perfect husbands and no washing up.
All right. Do you reckon there'll be any football?
Football in heaven?
Well, they could get a celestial league going between heaven and hell. 4 up and 4 down.
You do have some strange ideas.
He's a scream. No, but seriously, Walter, what do you think it'll be like up there? I mean, it's only our spirits supposed to go up there, isn't it?
Well, so they reckon.
Yeah, well, what do you think our spirits look like then?
Well, I don't know. Does it make any difference?
Yes, of course it does. All the difference. I mean, because if they don't look like us, how will we be able to recognise them?
Well, perhaps you have a big label with your name on, you know.
Anyway, we shall all find out one day.
Yes, we all got to go eventually.
The paths of glory lead but to the grave.
Oh, my God, must we always have death with our breakfast?
It's only natural, dear. It's his job.
Yeah, I just wish he wouldn't bring his work home with him, that's all.
Sorry, Ruth.
When you've finished, Leslie, there's a drain out the back wants cleaning.
Well, I was rather hoping that Leslie had given me a hand down at the cemetery.
Walter wants me to give him a hand down the cemetery, love.
I'll give him a hand at the cemetery, Leslie.
Mum will give him a hand at the cemetery, Leslie.
Bit too heavy for you, Ada.
A bit too heavy for my love.
Yes, I've got to shift some slabs of marble.
He's got to shift some slabs of marble.
Oh, do shut up, Leslie. Repeating everything. You sound like little Serco.
How long are you going to be, then?
Oh, so they're back for lunch.
Yes, sorry about your drains, love, but I promised Walter, you see.
Well, come on, young fella. We better be on our way.
All right, come on then. Be up.
Now then, you boys, don't overdo it.
Oh, no, don't you worry. We shall know when we've had enough.
Well, see you later then, love.
Bye-bye, dears. Ah, look here. All this sugar. What a wicked waste.
I know they don't care.
It was ever so nice of your Leslie to offer to help my Walter.
Yeah, it's not often he volunteers for work, is it?
Ah, he's a darling. I've always liked Les.
Hey? Go on. Now, that's not what you said when we were courting.
Here, what do you mean?
You always used to say he wasn't good enough for me.
Ah, that was because he was robbing me of my baby girl, wasn't it?
Yeah, I say Walter doesn't usually work on Sundays, does he?
No, dear, but he's very conscientious.
Ah, well, that was easy enough, wasn't it, Leslie?
All right, I've got one issue, Walter. You're not a bad lad for the Yorkshireman. What's it going to be, pint of bitter?
No, I think I'll just have a half.
Oh, give over. We're on pints today, you and me. All right there, Leonard. 2 pints of bitter, please.
It's a lovely bit of pork, Ruth.
Did you rub lots of salt in? Leslie's mad on his crackling.
Well, so long as it's only pork.
Here, does Walter like boiled or roast?
Mashed.
Yes, he would.
Here, you haven't forgotten about his pudding, have you, dear?
Don't tell me he has Yorkshire pudding with roast pork.
No, of course not. I meant for afters. I bought him a Christmas pudding.
Christmas pudding this time of year?
Well, he likes them. And they was reduced. And what he can't eat, we'll fry up on Monday for us to.
Oh.
I say,
Yeah?
I hope I haven't been too hard on him.
How do you mean?
Well, I stopped him from getting his lunchtime drink, didn't I?
You did quite right there. I've put a stop to Leslie's little tricks. I mean, it was getting beyond a joke. I hardly used to see him on a Sunday, you know. I mean, snore all morning till the pub's open, then stagger back for football all afternoon, then flat out and dead to the world till supper time.
Still, it's manlike, ain't it? When old Walter's had a skinful, he goes all sloppy, like that old cocker spaniel we used to have.
Come on.
It's true. Oh, when we was on our honeymoon, he got a bit squiffy. He started serenading me with, "If you was the only girl in the world."
I think that's rather sweet.
Yeah, but not in the middle of the Sea Spray Cafe.
No, but you know, people sometimes do funny things when they've had one over the 8.
Walter does funny things if he's had one over the 2. Boy, if he ever got to the 8th, I think he'd be paralytic.
Yeah, well, it won't do them any harm not to have a drink on Sunday.
Still, I feel a bit of a beast, you know. I think I'll give him a surprise.
Well, where are you going?
I'll get him a couple of bottles from the Nag's Head.
You'll have to be thinking of a name soon, Leslie.
A name?
Aye, for the nipper. Have you had any thoughts?
Well, Ruth fancies Rex.
Rex? Sounds like an Alsatian. Why does she call it Rover and have done with it?
Rex Ian, she fancies.
Rex Ian Pollitt? You can't call anybody that.
Why not?
Well, look at the initials. R.I.P.
Oh, bloody hell, far, she won't like that. I fancy Nobby myself.
Nobby?
Yeah, after Nobby Styles.
Oh, I bet you didn't go for that.
No, she didn't. Hey, just see Nobby now. Running round Wembley with the World Cup in one hand and his false teeth in the other.
Aye, they tell me he's on the transfer list.
Yeah, he is. 20,000 quid, eh? I had the money to buy myself. It'd make a lovely bookend. He's a national hero, Walter, and now he's ended up on the transfer list, eh? Still, I suppose that's life.
Oh, aye. Yeah, I'll give you a bit of advice about life. It was written inside a book I got as a prize at Sunday school when I was a lad. Very simple. It simply says, look back and give thanks, look forward and take courage. Simple but good.
Yeah, very true, Walter. Well, come on, sum up. Let's have another couple of roasters.
Hey, up there. Been let out then?
What do you mean?
I don't often see you two in here on a Sunday. Got your card stamped?
Hey, we don't need any card stamp.
No, we pulled the crafty one.
Aye. You see, you know what they say, Charlie? What the eye doesn't see, the heart never grieves.
What are you doing here? Having half in there or what?
No, I'll have another pint.
Another pint? Yeah, 2 more pints, please. Hello.
You upset about something?
I'm not upset. I'm flaming wild.
What's the matter?
The matter is, my dear girl, that your Leslie and my Walter is in the Nag's Head boozing.
Never.
I've seen them with my own eyes.
What did they say?
Nothing. They didn't see me.
Well, that's very nice, I must say. I'm surprised at Walter.
About Walter? It's all your Leslie's fault.
Leslie's fault? This never happened before Walter moved in.
Here, don't you go blaming Walter for Leslie's weaknesses.
It was Walter that made the excuse about going to the cemetery.
Well, that's where he intended going, I'm sure. I'm sure it was Leslie dragged him into the pub on the way.
I bet he didn't need much dragging.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Walter's very easily led. I should know. I led him up the aisle.
Well, never mind whose fault it was. What are we going to do?
We're going to teach him a lesson. Is dinner ready?
Yes, almost.
Right. We'll have ours. I'll dish theirs up. Then if they ain't in on time, they can ruddy well eat it cold.
Hey, watch it, you two. Oi, no singing on Sundays. You'll get us all chucked out.
We're happy.
Oh, you're lucky then, aren't you?
Aren't you happy, Charlie?
I'm bloody not, mate.
Oh, well, you should be. Everybody should be happy.
Not me. Yeah, I reckon I'm a failure.
Oh, give over.
Oh, it's right. Everything I've ever touched, I've knackered.
Yeah, well, don't bloody touch me.
Let's be serious. We can't see a fellow exiled or wallowing in misery. Us northerners must stick together.
Are we going to be bloody miserable then?
No, we're going to cheer him up.
Oh, you'll not cheer me up. Yeah, we're born unhappy. There's nobody up there likes me.
You're a little ray of sunshine, aren't you?
No wonder he's bloody unhappy. It's this London Bay, you know. Yeah. Right. 2 pints of that, you feel like chucking yourself in the canal.
There's nobody in it.
What, in the canal?
No, you Burke, the ale. It's not like you get in Castleford. Tell you this for note. If I were up there now, I'd be drunk. Yeah, this stuff's like maiden's water. I'll be glad when I've had enough.
Why do you go home then, Charlie?
Go home? The wife's there. She'd play hell up if I went home half-cut.
Well, why don't you stop drinking?
Not bloody likely. I'm not facing a sober. Can I get you one in?
No, all right. He's always the same, you know. He's at it night and day.
Oh, dear. Poor old Charlie.
I think that missus of his needs him a bit of a dance, you know.
Yeah, it's a dead liberty.
So, when I look at him, well, I count my blessings. I realise how lucky I am to have Ada.
Definitely, Walter.
Aye, she's a bonny lass.
Yes, very true.
And you're Ruth, you know. She's not a bad one either.
No. Could have done a lot worse.
You know, we're very lucky. Very lucky when you and me, Leslie.
Yeah, very true.
Aye. Got two good ones there.
Two of the best.
Aye. Oh, they may have the odd fault.
Who hasn't? I mean, even me. None of us is perfect.
No, but we've got two good ones.
Aye, good uns.
And they've got two good ones in us, you know.
Right?
Well, there's lots of women to be glad of you, you know.
Oh, aye, you're right there, Walter. Still, you're not a bad catch yourself, you know, for your age.
Oh, I don't know. I've still got my own teeth.
Oh, aye. I'll leave on them.
I reckon that Ada and your Ruth got a bargain when they got us.
Yeah. Should go down on the bending knees.
Aye, they know when they're well off.
Do you reckon, Walter, then? Do you reckon that we're appreciated?
Oh, yeah. Yes, definitely. They may grumble now and again, but deep down inside, they know they've got a couple of good ones.
They're a couple of greedy, lazy, guzzling pigs.
Sloping off like that.
It's downright dishonest. Of course, I put the blame on his nose.
Nose?
Well, it's large, isn't it? I mean, you can't trust people with large noses.
Leslie hasn't got a big nose.
No, with Leslie, it's his eyes. They're too close together. Boy, what with Walter's nose and Leslie's eyes, we got our hands full.
Well, just so long as they don't make a habit of this.
Oh, don't you worry, girl. They won't get away with this next week. We'll keep them in.
That's easier said than done, you know.
No, it's dead easy. It worked a treat with your dad when we was first married.
Well, what did you do?
I confiscated his trousers.
Wasn't that a bit embarrassing?
No, only when we had visitors.
They're back.
At last.
I didn't think it was as late as that.
We're going to be in dead lumber, you know.
Don't you bother. If there's any talking to be done, leave it to me.
Right.
Hello, Ada, love.
Hello, Ruth. We're back.
We can see that.
What time did you call this?
By heck, I didn't think it was that time.
What time did you think it was then?
Earlier.
Yes, much earlier.
Aye, Well, time goes fast, you know, when you're working.
Very fast.
Yes, and it goes a ruddy sight faster when you're drinking.
You are?
Walter Bingley, you let me smell your breath. Now, on second thoughts, don't bother. I can smell it from here.
Are you suggesting that we've been drinking?
No, I'm not suggesting, my dear boy. I've seen you from the jug and bottle.
We only went in for a packet of crisps.
Oh, yeah. So what was it you was clutching in them 2 pint pots? Brown Windsor soup?
Well, we were doing no harm, eh?
We only had 2 pints, you know.
I suppose you don't want anything to eat now.
Oh, yes, we want our dinner. Yes.
They want their dinner.
Right. They shall have their dinner.
Told you we'd be in lumber.
We'll sew them down, compliment them on the dinner, you know, and offer to wash up after.
Yeah, I'll fix that bloody dress. Hey,
There you are. There's your dinner.
Hazel, that looks lovely.
We don't want any sark, thank you.
It's ruined and it serves you right.
I'm very fond of cold sprouts.
Now, why don't you 2 ladies go and sit down and put your feet up, and afterwards, me and Leslie will wash up.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll do more than wash up, you know. The loft one's clearing out.
And those drawers want mending.
And we want a new bolt on the cold bunker.
Is that all?
No, that's not all, but it'll do for a start.
Oh, have you finished your jobs?
No, but they nearly finished me.
Here, you ain't finished, you 2. Not by a long chalk, case you think it. There's the guttering to clear out.
And those tiles have come loose in the bathroom again.
Oh, get off.
Unless, of course, you want to come to church with us.
Hey, but what about our teas?
There's a bit of cold pudding in the pantry.
It's not bloody fair.
Oh, I think we're being put on.
Like I said, it's not bloody fair.
Now, get your coat on.
Hey, we're not going to church, are we?
No, not unless it's held at the Nag's Head.
Right. We'll show them.
Yes. We're a couple of men, you know. Yeah. Not a pair of skivvies. Yeah. And if we feel like a drink, we're going to have one.
Here. Any road. We'll be back before they find out.
Hello, twice in one day.
Aye, we pulled another crafty one.
You know what I told you this morning, don't you, Charlie? What the eye never sees, the heart doesn't grieve.
Well, I don't want to worry you, Walter, but it's grieving time.
Thought you was going to Evensong.
We thought you were fixing tiles.
Well, we've had enough, and we felt like a drink. And what have you got to say to that?
I'll have a gin and orange, and the same for Ruth, and make 'em doubles.
All right,
With more comedy in a moment, Wendy Craig stars in Aunt Mother Makes 3. Next.